Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the RMTV Women's podcast. This is episode 170.
Wow.
A little bit of, I know, 170. So
What?
nice, like, it's a nice number, that 170. Yeah.
I wonder how many, weeks that is. Because, we're actually coming up to our 4 years. We're coming up to 4 years in terms of time. Maybe not episodes, but in time. I actually think... Please don't tell me it's already passed. For some reason, I thought
we do this every year.
For some reason, I thought it was the 19th of June.
You always say this, you always go to June. It's July.
Is it? We'll have to check that.
I'm pretty sure it's sometime in July.
Right. Oh, God. Jeez. Be alright.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously we've had a little bit of a hiatus the last couple of weeks. I think we said this on the last one, but obviously once the season ends and stuff like that, it's kind of like it's a bit of an awkward period of time where it's like you don't know what to talk about and not much really happens for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So you kind of just like a limbo period, but the transfer window's open now, so we're going to do a little bit of a special.
Transfer special!
Yeah. But firstly, we just want to talk about... we just want to give a little tribute to Rachel Ellis. Obviously, she passed away a couple of days ago, which was really sad and really unfortunate to hear. She was a lovely person. We were obviously privileged to have met her a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think Emma posted a nice picture of us actually on Twitter over the...
I'd never seen that photo before. It was so nice.
Yeah, it must have been on her phone, but from the Bristol game last season when we won the league, which is a really nice memory to have. But one of the most loyal Liverpool supporters you can probably come across. Obviously travelled home and away to watch the both men and women's team. She had a really good relationship with the squad as well. They offered a lot of appreciation to her as well, which was lovely to see. So, obviously she'll be truly missed as a person. And yeah, it was just awful news. It was something you weren't expecting either, which makes it like it's never easy, but it's hard and stuff. So sending lots of love to her and her family. But yeah,
she will be really missed. She's honestly so great. She always used to interact with us on social media and replies to pretty much commented on every video that we posted, more or less. And you just have to have someone like that you can just sort of like bounce off with and talk about football and talk about what's going on, any transfers, all that stuff. But yeah, she'll be really missed, and I'm sure she'll be watching the Reds from up there. But yeah, I know what you mean. It was a huge shock, and I think the whole of like the Liverpool women's community and the men's as well was rocked by it. But she'll be really missed.
Yeah, lots of love to them and her family and stuff as well. But yeah, a couple of transfers to talk about now.
Transfer news!
We'll dive into this. Obviously, as reported by our lovely friend Emma Sanders, always has the exclusives, always knows what's going on, gets the gossip and reports it well. So thank you, Emma.
She must have eyes in the back of her head.
Eyes and ears everywhere.
Eyes and ears literally everywhere. Because I'm like, Emma, what is this? And she goes, this is this. Or this. Yeah. And I'm like, wow.
She's absolutely everywhere. Workaholic. Never stops.
God. I couldn't I need a break.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all this has come from Emma. All this, you can follow her on Twitter and stuff as well. She always she's a good person to have notifications on, I've realised. Emma, for Twitter, especially when it comes to like women's football and stuff, she's always in the know, gets the goss.
And then it's like random, I'm drunk off rum.
Yeah.
Which is also great, because why not?
Yeah, which is also a really fun to have as well. So yeah, all exclusive stuff from her. So yeah, but she has given us, obviously she's tweeted a few bits over the last couple of days, and a couple of weeks really, she's had a little bit of gossip.
Which is always great. I enjoy hearing.
Always great. But she did tweet a couple of days ago, a couple of confirmed but not confirmed but confirmed.
Almost there.
Almost there stuff. The first one, which...
Oh God, is this going to be a pronunciation issue?
Well, yeah, so we should know this, and I feel like we've done this before on a podcast.
I think it was for Becky, who used to be the goalkeeper. I can't remember. But we always get this name wrong.
We just butcher everything. I'm just gonna say Jilly, because I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it is. You should know that, but I've never actually physically heard someone pronounce it on a video.
I would just go Jilly Flaherty.
That one. Obviously former West Ham, also Chelsea and Arsenal as well. She's 30-year-old defender. Mainly plays centre back. Which is quite an interesting one, I feel like, considering I feel like we've got a good solid group of centre backs. I feel like it's more full backs that you'd need to work on, but we'll get to that later. But former defender for Arsenal, Chelsea, and a captain for West Ham most recently. So, good little CV going on there.
Lovely little CV.
She's obviously worked closely with Matt Beard at West Ham as well, which is always good. Obviously, Matt Beard feels like is the type of fella, like, I think he likes to, if he moves to a new club, he likes to work with players he's previously worked with as well. He's obviously...
He sticks to what he knows, doesn't he?
Yeah, and if he knows they're going to be a good player, then why not? But obviously brought in, I was going to say Yaz Daniels.
Yes! Yes!
Obviously brought in Hannah Daniels, Jazz Matthews, and Carla Humphrey.
And Leanne Kiernan.
And Leanne Kiernan as well. Oh yeah, I always forget she played for West Ham.
Just the top scorer last season,
Just the top scorer, yeah, that one. But yes, played 19 games last season, assisted twice. She's also represented England at senior level as well a couple of years ago. But she just seems like that type of player that's going to be like the one that comes in with the WSL experience.
Yeah.
And obviously having that captain's mentality type of thing. It's always a plus when you bring someone like that into your squad. So it seems pretty much nailed on that she's likely to sign with us. Obviously nothing's confirmed yet, but when you link with someone like that, and especially when she is out of contract, she's not with a club, it seems, I wouldn't be opposed to it really.
No, I think I agree with what you say. This for me is, I think it's down to two things. I think Matt knows her in a sense that she's a really strong leader, obviously being the captain for West Ham for, I can't remember how many years, but it must be a good few years now. Yeah. And being quite heavily involved with like leading a squad, a big dressing room character. And I think that'll work really, really well with the setup that we have. Like we have Niamh Fahy, who's a really strong leader in herself. Fernie, who also comes in as vice captain. So going into this, you actually could say this is a new... Are you okay?
I tried to do that as smoothly as possible.
You failed.
I'm really sorry.
I'd say like we are as a club now. I think we're entering a new like era of this women's team, and a new era in the WSL calls for strong leadership and, as you said, WSL experience. So someone like Jilly Flaherty, who's played for two of the biggest clubs in England already, West Ham as well. Not saying that sounded like I was saying West Ham's not a big club, but like when you think about Arsenal and Chelsea, I know, not a hammer. I won't even own hammers. I hate them. No, I'm joking. Like when you think about, I'm going to carry on because that was an interlude that I feel really embarrassed by. So when you look at like Chelsea and Arsenal, who were completely always at the top of the WSL, like fighting for the title, whatever, Champions League and all that. she's been involved in setups like that, and she obviously learned a lot within that as well. So yeah, I think strong leader, solid defender, and then like as you said, someone who has lots of WSL experience, like a Meg Campbell, link up well in terms of knowing how the league works. Although it probably changed a lot for Meg, but do you know what I mean? Just the experience is just going to be so vital, and I think the stage that our squad is at the minute it's very like mixed between young players and then experienced players. And as we kind of go into this, and especially the importance of the leaders in the first couple of WSL games to sort of keep headstrong, whether we're coming up against some tough opposition. Hopefully the fixtures will get released soon. I think it's just going to be so important. And she seems like a lovely lady. Love her accent. Yeah. Can't wait to have her on the post-match with that accent. It'd be fantastic. I probably won't understand a thing. But it'll be great.
Well, there many different accents we've had.
We must have had quite a few, like. We've got Katie Stengel now, American.
Yeah.
Irish.
Little Kiwi.
Has Michaela ever been on a post-match? I don't think she ever has. I don't think she has.
Yeah.
No?
Really?
I don't think so.
Gonna have to Google her.
I don't think so. Anyways, there'll be a fair few though. Got Mel, who's a bit like Brummy, isn't she?
Yeah. You've got Miss, who's like pure Scouse.
Yeah.
Brummy, Irish, American.
Welsh.
Geordie. I think we just said Welsh.
Well, I would technically argue that Raz is Welsh, but then Kerry Holland's got like a northerner accent.
She's like a northern accent, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that counts as well.
She's from your end.
Yeah. And then like Charlotte Wardlaw's like and Rihanna Dean's like down southish. Down south. That was awful. I apologise.
Hashtag not a hammer.
Hashtag not a hammer.
Oh, that was good.
I think we should carry on.
Yeah, we'll move on. I'm really excited about this one. Potential rumours circulating. Shanice van der Sanden might be making her return to the club.
She's Van de Back.
Sorry, can I have that one again?
Never mind.
I just prefer Shanice's back.
What about Van de Backton? No? Okay.
Oh, God. You can always call and you, can't you?
Oh, God.
Yeah. 29-year-old striker can also play on the wing as well. She left Liverpool in 2017. She joined Lyon Vamos. And then
the Lyon Massive.
Yeah, and then has obviously played for. Well, do you know what? Don't blame them. Lyon are, they're just in the Champions League again. Like, let someone else have a go.
I know, it's boring now, isn't it?
Gave it to Barca, do you know what I mean? They've had a bit of a share, but stop it.
Well, speaking of Champions Leagues, though, Van der Sanden's won 3, which is a lovely little bit of silverware to the collection, isn't it? Yeah.
It's nice that. She's also played for Wolfsburg as well, who are a pretty decent side as well. So
they just won the league.
Won the league, yeah. So overall, her trophy cabinet's looking pretty good.
I'm gonna say she's got a lot of baggage.
Well, she won the league at us, didn't she? Did she?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think she was only with us for one season in 16-17, and then jumped ship.
Was she? Oh yeah.
No, definitely. I think that was before her time.
Before our time as well, to be honest.
I know, before the RMTV Women's Pod time. I think I'm still in nappies.
We're in nappies,
yeah. Well,
you've been in year 9.
Were we? I'll Google while you stall.
Yeah. Well, she's got quite, like we said, got quite a good trophy cabinet going on there.
She played for 2 seasons in Liverpool, so no, she won't have been involved.
There we go. But again, another player who's got a really good amount of experience. Obviously played in WSL before. She's got European experience as well with Champions League. So, and she's just overall like a genuinely good player.
Honestly, like I remember watching the 2019 World Cup. Obviously, she plays for Netherlands, and she is rapid, like rapid.
She's quick.
Yeah, and she's gonna be if she does sign for us, which is looking likely. If she does sign for us, I think that pace will be so vital. That ball across the top or through the channel, with Kiernan running alongside and Stengel as well, holding the ball up. I think that.
Pace.
Oh my god! I just thought of that. Imagine the front, like them three playing together.
Yeah,
that'd be great. I mean, they probably all three of them won't play together unless we become like the men and have the front three. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, maybe with Mel play. Maybe put Mel.
Gee, it's got so many good players, man. We're gonna win the WSL. No, I think Shanice. I know, yeah. Good God. I think she's gonna be great. Even I feel like I'm a broken record, but even again with like the experience angle, it's always going to be so vital. But she's like an exciting player, quite creative. Again, as we said, rapid. So linking up with like Fernie, Bo, Kerry Holland, providing like that outlet going forward, I think is going to be great. But then the point you've just made, which is fantastic, is Womanek, who's she going to replace? Not replace, but who's she going to start for? Or is she going to be someone who comes on later in the game when the other teams are tired? Or I don't know how that would work.
It's always good when you sign players like her because it's kind of like, not that players get too comfortable, but sometimes they do. And a lot of players from last season will look and think, that's my spot. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah. I need to step up my game.
Yeah, and then you see Shanice van der Sanden in training absolutely bossing it and think, oh God, like I need to do that.
I know, yeah.
Sometimes it's a good thing when these type of players come in, both on and off the pitch.
It's also squad depth as well, isn't it? Yeah. Something that probably up until last season we didn't know what it was. We never seemed to have any squad. Do you remember when we had four people on the bench that time?
Yeah, and 2 of them were like
academy and like one of them was a goalkeeper. That was awful. But do you know what I mean? Like I feel like to have squad depth, like sometimes you look at City's bench and their bench is just as strong as their starting 11. Like when you got Lauren Hemp and bloody Ellen White on the bench, or I mean Lauren Hemp probably would never be on the bench, but do you know what I mean? Like they've got the equivalent of those players to come on. That's what we need to strive for. And so if Van der Sanden plays, Mel Lawley doesn't play. If Van der Sanden comes off, Mel Lawley comes on, you're not losing anything. So yeah, looking at squad depth, I think now it's so important. And like this season's going to be like physically tough. So seeing what sort of fitness the players are coming into the season, like it's going to be a long season. Got cup competitions to play in as well. Like you need as much squad depth as you can. So yeah, it'd be exciting if we can get her over the line, and it'll be interesting to see her again in a red shirt, won't it?
Yeah, it will. It's interesting how that comes about, isn't it? Especially because if she didn't work with Matt, that's not like a relationship that's there.
Maybe she just bloody loves the Clipper.
Who doesn't love the Clipper?
Who does not love the Clipper?
I've missed it.
Or maybe she just absolutely adores English weather, although can't complain for the minute, it's very nice. She probably just wants to come back to WSL.
Probably, yeah, and she probably sees it as like she's been at the club before. If she enjoyed the time here, then it's
why the hell not, eh?
So yeah, we'll see. That's an exciting one though. That's one I'm
that could be a Dutch accent.
Yeah, we've never had a Dutch, have we? There we go. Ticking all the boxes here, guys.
I know, we need French. We need German.
Yeah.
We need a lot.
Yeah, we probably had them on and we just didn't even know.
Oh, Anchor Price. Did we ever interview Anchor Price?
Was she
Also,
German?
absolutely laughing at the fact we used to call her Bruce.
Anchor Price.
I think she did, yeah. We've definitely had a video with her.
Must have done.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it, though. I can't think of anyone else. We've got a lot of, like, home nation. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah. Final transfer gossip that we want to talk about is 23-year-old goalkeeper Eartha Cummings.
What a name.
Eartha, love it. Very out there. Scottish, yeah. Oh, must have had a Scot.
Christine Murray.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
How could you forget?
I'm so sorry.
I'm disappointed.
Oh,
I'm going to go and tell her now. She only lives around the corner.
Good job, no one knows where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, apologies. Yeah. Added another one in, but yeah. Goalkeeper currently plays for Charlton Women. I love the fact that you've just put on this agenda. Made appearances.
Oh, we're meant to go and check. I'll stall and I'll look.
Yeah. We were talking about goalkeeper like as a transfer that we needed for the squad, because obviously we've got Rachel Laws. Love her. Absolutely love her. Although the groin and the knee issues sent me over the edge. We've had this discussion before. Obviously Riley's in the midst of her recovery, so you're not sure how long she'll play, if she's going to be able to play next season. Like, who knows with that.
Yeah. You'd imagine probably not, unless the back end of next season.
Yeah, and then you've got Charlotte Clark, who has been
sound.
She's been sound, yeah. But it's always good to have someone again with the experience, and obviously playing Charlton Women, decent club. She's young. She's got like a lot of years ahead of her, so I don't see why you wouldn't. The prospect of a player like that wouldn't appeal to you.
It's like a number 2 or 3.
Yeah. You'd have to go and have a look at it and think, oh yeah, can she fit in? And, you know, is that what you want for your first season of the WSL, someone like that? But why not?
But you know what? I feel like there's no doubt about the fact that Lawsie's going to be number 1, and as long as Lawsie is fit in most of the WSL games, she will be the starting goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It's then what can the likes of this Eartha Cummings, if she signs, or what Charlotte Clark, what can they do in the cup games? Obviously, that'll be their, I can imagine, main priority and the time and most likely. Oh, can I upgrade? No, that costs me. Carry on.
Not 9 minutes or 2.
Yeah, we got fine. I guess you then maybe, as you see these 2 goalkeepers, more assess whether if Lawsie gets injured, are they good enough to step up to the plate to carry out that? I mean, you don't know, but interesting. I think she'll learn off Lawsie. I think both of them, Clark and herself, are still both quite young players, so they're like there to learn, there to grow as goalkeepers, and I think there's no one better really than Lawsie to sort of show them how the ropes work.
Defo. I want to learn off Lawsie. I want to be a goalkeeper.
I've got one question to ask you. Is this groin hamstring going to continue into next season? Your constant worrying, is it? Okay, just making sure.
Unless there's an open and honest conversation about that, it's fixed.
So we need confirmation, Lawsie. That's all I'm saying.
It might have to be a DM on Instagram to be like, "Oh, are you okay?"
Right. So we'll make that happen. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's getting a little bit obsessive.
We spoke to her about it at the end of the season, didn't we?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh no, it's me knee," and I was like, "Oh God,
no, that's another thing to add to the repertoire.
Adding to me worries, to me problems."
It's all right, Gail. Don't worry.
She's fine. She's all right. She's out and about. She's
been on holiday, soaking up some sun. Be all right.
If she can get on a plane, she's all right.
Exactly. I agree.
It's all good. We are also looking at trying to get a fullback over the line. this summer. Obviously, we lost Charlotte Wardlaw, which is a huge loss to the team. There was a few rumours circulating that it could have been Martha Harris from United, obviously former Liverpool player as well, but that seems to be
shut down,
put to the side, not a thing anymore. So we'll see how that goes.
I think that only came about because she announced that she was leaving United, and everyone was like, "Oh, is she coming to Liverpool?
Is that a thing? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
It doesn't look likely, does it?
No, it doesn't look like that one's going to happen. But I think we will make quite a few signings this summer, which is always exciting and interesting as well, because especially for players the likes of like an Eartha Cummins, who maybe you don't know too much about, it's a good way
get to learn them.
Get to learn about new players and stuff. So yeah, it's always exciting.
I love learning about new players because like you don't know anything about them really, apart from a few like stats here and there. And if you followed their club that they've come from quite significantly, like you're gonna know. But when they sign, you're like, this is great. And then by the end of the season, I feel like you do know them really, really well.
You know them really well. Yeah, definitely. That's a good point, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens over the summer. Obviously, we'll have like the Euros and stuff as well. So maybe a few things won't get done and dusted until after that tournament, which is
possibly.
Which is going to be really good. I hope the weather's like this.
I've got no tickets. I've got one with you, haven't I?
I was going to say, you're going with me, babes.
Yeah, I'm going with you. Sorry, I forgot. But I don't got anything else. So if anyone would like to send me, that'd be great.
You wanted to go? Anyone got any spares?
Anyone got any spares for Netherlands at home?
Yeah. Send them Amy's way, but
which one are we going to? Is it the quarterfinal one?
Yeah, it's the one that you don't know who's in it.
Oh, let's hope it's good, eh?
When's that? It'll be a good game.
End of July. June. No, July. End of July.
End of July, yeah. Mid-July, end of July, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
A few weeks away, yeah. But
yeah. Started, yeah.
No.
It would be good to know if people want us to do any sort of videos for the Euros. Yeah. We did the World Cup in 2019, which I really enjoyed actually.
We need to get our sticker books.
I know, yeah. I've looked everywhere, but I've not seen any.
Really?
Even the stickers, no, yeah. I don't know.
I went to Tesco yesterday, could have looked. Oh well, we'll find them. We'll get them. Anyone want to send us any? Let us know.
Anyone want to swap a Rachel Furness? I know.
That's the goal. We've all said that's the goal.
Yeah.
So
I'll be selling Rachel Furnaces. Yeah,
on eBay, $5,000.
Exactly. Yeah. They're one of a kind. She's a one of a kind player, let me tell you.
Yeah. But yeah, we've only got a few minutes remaining on this Zoom, so we will wrap it up.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Anything that you want us to discuss or do, like we said, whether it's Euros or based on Liverpool or the WSL, let us know. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And we will see you all hopefully next week with a yeah.
Why not?
We're here now, yeah. Bye.
Bye.